Okay, good morning again. Sunday, June 7th. Just finished up at the Colliding Rivers yesterday. Wizard Hat Beach, which was totally awesome. A little chilly, but Oregon is cold. I'll tell you that. The coast is a little chilly. It's 60s, 70s, barely hits 80. You know, and if it does hit 80, it's like late in the afternoon. But we got some beautiful filming, some beautiful shots. Today we're headed to Newport, Oregon. We've got a couple of beaches to go to. Sunset Beach, I don't know, a few others. So we're going to just check them out. I don't think we're going to be able to land our beach chairs and stuff because it is a little chilly. But anyway, hang in there with us. I'm sure there's going to be something to see. And we'll catch us on the road later. All right, so we're on the road again. Finished up at Wizard Hat Beach, which was beautiful. Now we're headed to Sunset Beach in Coos Bay, Oregon, which is right up the road. About 25-mile ride, about a half hour ride, 25 miles. We'll enjoy the scenery. A little chilly today. Right now it's 61 degrees at 9:45 in the morning. So it's a little brisk out here. But yeah, hopefully we get to the beach. We can go for a little walk, check it out, and see what the deal is. All right, so we'll check in a little while and enjoy the ride. All right, so once again we're hitting these windy roads. Got about a mile and a half to go to Cape Argo Highway, Sunset Beach. So we'll check it out, see what it is all about. We'll hang out here for a little while. This is in Coos Bay. And then we'll head up to Newport. So hang in there with us for a little while. Oh, finally got a little open road.
Oh my God, look at the 4th of July with the skeleton.
There you go. All right, Bassetto Beach Park. I don't know which one we're going to, but we'll see it when we get there. Okay, so we have hit Sunset Beach here in Coos Bay. It's a smaller beach. Low tide right now, but it's pretty out there. You know, once again you got all those rock formations, so it's pretty cool. You know, smaller beach, a lot of rocks. If you went in the water, you got to really know where you're going. You know, with the sand, I mean, right now it's just very low tide, but it's pretty here, quiet. So we'll just hang out, go for a little walk, and then we'll head uptown in a little while. Not so bad. Pretty cool. All right. So we got down here to Sunset Beach. Like I said, the tide is very low. Yeah, we just went from, you know, walk from one end to the other. Got a couple of people going out there with their boats. I mean, it's, you know, it's pretty beach. Pretty beach. It's not small. You know, it's flat. It's walkable. Not many people here. But it's pretty cool. I like the surroundings. You know, the park itself, kind of a neat park. You know, surrounded by trees, mountains. You know, bathroom on the other end, which wasn't that great, but it was okay. It was doable. I guess they do a lot of fishing here. You know, but once you get out past those rocks, I mean, the ocean is gorgeous. All right, so we're just gonna walk on down this way a little bit. Seen enough down here. Oh, you got people all the way down on the rocks, actually, all the way down there. That rock formation there's got a bunch of people hanging out. Definitely not making an attempt for that. All right, we're just gonna walk back to the car and head up to the next beach. Our hotel is not too far from there, so we'll be in the area. We'll check that out. Hopefully it's a, you know, decent town. That would be cool. All right, so here you go. One last look. That guy's backing his truck right into the water. Holy crap, that's crazy. All right, well, good for them. All right, we'll be back. All right, so we got a load of Sunset Beach. Cute little beach. Not exactly where you want to stay, though, for the day. So now we're headed up to Cobble Beach in Newport, Oregon. So we'll go and we'll check that out. And that's right near the hotel, so that'll be a little easier for us, so we can just hang around I'm sure it's a pretty cool town up there. Newport, Oregon's a big city, so we'll check it out. We'll get on the road. We got a little bit of a ride here. It's 100 miles, but they said it's going to take us like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So we're going to be riding along the coast as we go. So if we run into anything or we see anything cool, we'll definitely chime in. Hey, there's a little lake. This is supposed to be part of something, some kind of lake or something. It's a little dried up. Very low tide here today. All right, we'll see you back here in a little while. All right, we're trying to get out of Coos Bay, entering North Bend. Guess we're gonna go over a little bridge here. Trying to get to Newport, Oregon. Got about a 2-hour ride, almost 100 miles. No big highways. Everything is 35, 40 miles an hour, so we're kind of stuck on it. But, we'll try to enjoy the ride. Hopefully, that Coos Bay wasn't really the greatest town. But, we picked it, we looked at it, and we're out of there. So now we're headed on to bigger and better things. As long as we're going north up the coast to our eventual future destinations. Got a nice body of water here. Cute little bridge. And that's the deal. Hopefully we hit maybe some mountain ranges or something, I don't know, on the way. Something cool to look at. We're actually going to be riding pretty much along the Oregon coast for a while, so we'll see how it goes. So hang in there with us as usual. We're on our way. All right, so we're entering the town of Winchester Bay. Another cute little one. Guess they got a little lighthouse. We're really driving on the Pacific Byway here in Oregon. Still pretty, the views are pretty, trees, mountains. Got Salmon Park right up the road. Interesting ride. Still have about 80 miles to go to hit Newport, but we're getting there. At least it's not 40 miles an hour on the highway. Get up a little bit more speed. Got to pass a lot of people though. You get a lot of slow drivers. So off we go. We'll see you in the wilderness. Hang in there. We're still traveling on the Pacific Coast Byway here in Oregon. Guess we're going through a couple more campgrounds and mountains, but we're still riding the coast. I mean, we're close to the water. Interesting ride. A little bit of a slow go. But the scenery is pretty. Very thick brush here. Thick woods. And a lot of sharp turns as usual. And you go from 50 to 30 to 60. The speed limits they just drive you crazy. Yeah. So we're entering Dune City now here in Oregon. We saw some dunes, but they were really not like the dunes we saw earlier in our trip, that's for sure. In Alamogordo and Colorado. Those were real dunes. These dunes are they're just dunes. They look like little mounds of dirt and sand. I guess this is the city of Eugene, which was, all right, we were going to stop here at one time, but then I changed up the plans. But, yeah, a pretty big town. Had a lot of nice stuff in the background. We didn't really catch much. Still 50 miles out from Newport. Well, we're slowly getting there. A lot of traffic, actually. Yeah, we're going to drive through a little bit more of the town. Nothing we really haven't seen before. Gas is a little cheaper here, $3.67. A little more doable, actually. Wish I needed gas. Yeah, just passing a few of them here. There's another one, $3.59 or $3.79. Yeah, a little doable. But nice little town. Got a lot of stores. Still see an awfully lot of homeless though, which is kind of terrible. There's that Dutch Brothers there, that smoothie joint, isn't it? Yeah, that's what it is. Pretty cool. All right, we've seen enough. Let's get on down the road a bit. Well, we just missed pretty much a head-on collision. Man, we were just 2 cars behind that one. We just stopped to make sure everybody was okay. Everybody checked out, so we checked out. We weren't gonna hang around. We really didn't see exactly what happened, but we were just like 1 or 2. We were the second car behind it. Man, all I saw was stuff flying. We couldn't hear anything because the windows are closed. Just saw bumpers and stuff flying all over the place. But well, we're headed right back to the ocean again, so we're gonna start hitting some real cuckoo roads again. They look real squiggly. And we're gonna slow down here a little bit. We're in good shape though. All right, looks like I'm gonna have to bleep out a lot of that last take. But oh, here we come around the mountains, around the ocean again. Now we're getting to get some ocean views. You know, we're gonna go. Yeah, now we're really on the Oregon coast. Got a lot of stop-offs here. Maybe I'll even stop to get a picture. We'll see when we get up the road a little bit. It's pretty here. Now, this kind of reminds me of California a little bit. Yeah, this is pretty out here. But unfortunately, we're on the wrong side of the highway, so I'm not even going to attempt to try to pull into the left because it's nuts up here. People are nuts. Oh, beautiful out there, though. It is beautiful. All right, we'll do a quick stop in here. We can do this. We can do this, so hang on. I just wanted to give you a little shot of some Oregon coast as we were coming up. So we're on the coast, and we got some bushes in the way here, so we'll get on the other side. This is pretty. This is pretty. Hey, dog. Wow, you can see. This kind of reminds me of California a little bit. But let me just walk up here. We got past a few people here. We'll get on the other side of these bushes here, and we'll take a look. We'll take a quick look. Here we go. Beautiful down there, as you can see. Beautiful oceans. So we're just checking that out. That's pretty. Got the fog and the mist in the background. Wow, that's surreal. That's pretty. That is pretty. All right, let me grab the camera and snap some shots. Yeah, because it's cool. Well, that was a pretty spectacular view we had of the ocean there up here in Oregon. That was probably one of the better views we've seen in this state. You know, once again, we got these crazy roads coming down the hills again, around the circles. But it's beautiful. I gotta say that it's pretty. This is one of the prettiest places we've been in this state so far. You know, riding along the ocean is pretty cool. As you can see, we're dense woods with the ocean right beyond the trees. It's too bad we can't really get a good look at it. And what do they call it? Sea Lion Caves. Oh, that's interesting. Hey, you know, I've seen something about Sea Lion Caves. Well, there's the ocean directly in front of us. So that's a pretty good view. That is a pretty nice view. I heard about these Sea Lion Caves. Actually, I was going to stop there. Interesting. And here they are, right here. You know, maybe we'll just stop in and take a quick break. Okay, there we go. That's okay. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. All right, let's check this Sea Caves deal out. All right, we got a little bit more view of the Pacific coast here in Oregon. Some pretty sights up here. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, that's some nice view up here. Oh yeah. Not beaches you could really go on though, but pretty just the same. The ocean is just gorgeous. I'm a little shocked because we were hitting parts of the ocean that were just like marsh. So, but this is pretty interesting. Beautiful homes. That's pretty cool. Right on the right, Ocean Haven. Must be a restaurant. Yeah, probably. Oh, the water is just delicious. Man, there's actually something for sale up here. Now we're just gonna drive down a way, see if we can catch any more. Got an eagle flying overhead. That's, man, we've seen a lot of those. Once again, you got that tsunami hazard. I mean, I can't understand beautiful houses here on the right. Those are pretty nice. All right, Stonefield Beach. So I guess these are beaches that you could go on. I really can't see too much because of the trees and stuff, but got beaches right on got houses right on the beach. It's pretty cool. What is it? Oh, and foggy. Yeah, we're up and it's like very foggy up this way today. All right, I don't think we're gonna see too much more ocean for a few more minutes because we're going out and then we're gonna head back in again. So we're back in a few minutes. I just wanted to give you a little look at what we see right here on the ocean. It's like we're in and out. We're in and out. You really can't see too much unless you just stop off. There's a lot of overlooks. But we see it all driving, which is pretty cool. I don't know how much the camera is going to pick up. Picks up some. Oh, these turns, they're crazy, these turns. I don't know, it says 50 miles an hour. I don't know how you can do 50 miles an hour on these roads. Look at this tree hanging. It's like it wants to come out and grab you. That is crazy. Cape Perpetua. That's funny. Crazy. Just crazy coming around these turns. The ocean is gorgeous though. Let's see, what's this here? Devil's Churn. All right, that's interesting. All right, well, we're pulling away again from the ocean, so we'll sign out for a minute. People.
What are you doing?
You got people just looking. They're just looking. All right, we'll check out. We'll be back in a few minutes. This town of Yachats. So this is a cute little town. We got the ocean right here, but I'm sure it's pretty cold. Now we're just gonna scoot through this town real quick. I'll give you a little preview of this town. It's a slow go. We have a guy, a couple of cars up that's just totally sightseeing. I don't even know if he knows he's driving. He's driving like he was walking. He's on a crawl. Well, you can see it's cold out here. It's windy. Everything's blowing. It's only 65 degrees here. And it's 1:10 in the afternoon. Wow, got a little flea market going on the left. Man, cute little town. Yachats. And here goes a guy, he's gonna turn, so we'll get rid of him. It's one down, two more to go. And here we go, stopping up ahead of us again. Guy in the black car. Got to get around this guy. Maybe he's making a turn. Yay! Yeah, this guy's gonna move. All right, let's put the pedal to the pedal. Let's get out of here. See you down the road, gang. All right, here's a little bit more view of the Oregon coast. This is more like a bay. We're gonna go over a bridge now. Check this out. So that should be pretty interesting. Very pretty here though. Another quick town. love the towns. The towns are very unique. This guy don't know what to do next. He just wants to pass everybody. And the car up ahead of him is a slow poke through town, but the speed limit is, it's probably like 25 here. Plus, we're gonna go over the bridge anyway. So, let's move over to this lane, get away from this mess.
It's a woman.
It's a woman, that's why. That's why. They're the worst. All right, we're gonna go over a bridge, so we'll check back in a minute. Okay, so we're headed over the Alsea Bay Bridge. Another unique little bridge. Love the little posts they have on each side. Yeah, it's pretty here. Beautiful homes on the other side, you can see that. Pretty cool. Actually, cute little bridge. We're still about 19 miles from Newport, Cobble Beach. So we'll see what that's like. But it's cold today, 62 degrees. It's 1:20 in the afternoon. I don't think it gets warm here in Oregon. This is up north. It's almost like being in Maine. It's crazy. All right, so hopefully we can. All right, so we're over the bridge, and we're gonna just keep heading along the ocean. If we see anything, we'll pop it in. Back at you.